Hello, good morning. So in this lab we are using AI to be able to read customer sentiments. So we have a bucket which has the review. It is stored in Google Cloud Storage. So if we come here to the buckets, this is where we have the review stored. And images. So let's use the authenticated one to view the data. So this is the kind of data we are dealing with. So we have good service and we have like customer names where they left the review, the time. I guess this is customer ID or something, or this is the rating part. So this is what we are working with. Also, we have images we stored in the same bucket. They are generated by AI. So first thing first, we were able to create what what do you call it, a data set. We have created a data set and now we want to create a table, and this data set has AI, vertex AI, like it can be able to, it has IAM for ability to use vertex AI. So now let me create it here. We create a table called customer review. So learn it and it will get data from the table, the lab from Google Cloud Storage. So if we run it, we have a table. If we go here, we should find that, refresh, we should find a table, customer review, with our data. So you can see it has our data here. So we go to the next step. So we have done this. We have been able to do this. So we are told to create the object table for review images. So we will create a object table for images. We load the data from the cloud storage. So let's do that. We open our query here, we paste it. This is the same way we write SQL. We have our table. I think we should see them here. So this is a data set, this is a table, and a data set can have many tables. So we were able to create this. Maybe we run, if it will run. Yes, you can see it has the URL here. We have said select URI from this, then we limit to 100. Okay, so we go to the next step. The next step is checking progress for task number 3, and we have done it. Then we are doing we are told task 4 is to create a Gemini model in BigQuery. So we are supposed to click create a SQL query, then we paste this. And what are we pasting? We are pasting create or replace a model Gemini Flash. Okay, we are using Gemini 2.5 Flash. So we go to our tab. We run it. So we give it a permission to be able, like for vertex, to be able to give us this. Go to model. So we go to again here. We check progress. We go to task 5. We are told task 5 is prompt Gemini to analyze customer review for the keyword and sentiment. In this task, you will use Gemini model to analyze customer review for keyword and sentiment. If it's either positive or negative, so analyze the customer review for keyword. Click plus to create a new query. In the query editor, paste this. So what is select media, customer ID, location ID, review date. So it has created a table called the customer review keyword. We should see it here. So we are told this query takes customer review table, constructs prompts from Gemini Flash model to identify keyword with each review. The result has been stored in customer review keyword. We have seen that. It has taken 13 seconds to do that. So in the classical explorer, click on customer review key table and review the schema and detail. We have done that. Then we are told in the query we write this: select all from Gemini review table. So we do this is amazing. So we are told analyze the customer review for positive and negative sentiments. So because here we have like we can't know whether they had a great service or a bad service. So let's go again. We copy the query and we bring it back. We are told this query takes customer review from customer review table, construct prompts for Gemini model to classify sentiment of each review. The result then are stored in a new table called customer review analysis, so that we may use it further analysis. So this takes around 20 seconds. When the model is finished, the result is customer review analysis table is created in the classical explorer. We will see this. So let's do that. We come to the BigQuery. So we have like the prompt here, like you are using an AI inside SQL. We are told here to go to the table. So this new table, where is it stored? Customer review analysis. This is the table. So we are told to the next step in the query editor phase, then run the query below. The result row customer analysis table with ML generated LLM contains sentiment analysis with social media and the location ID and the review date. Take a look at some records. You may notice result of positive and negative may not be corrected, may not be formatted correctly, some with extraneous character like period and extra space. So you can analyze the record by using by using the view below. So let's run this, we see what we will see. So we go back to our table, we can select it here, then we run the query, we wait for the results. Okay, and LLM was able to classify each whether it's positive or negative. You can see like here negative, I say location, and it gives you the location and when the review was left. You see negative, bad service, and the social media used. But I can't see the bad in the bad format they are talking about. So let's go and check. Take a look at some record. You may notice some of the results for positive, negative, or may not be correctly formatted. Let's check the results for like this one. It has some quotation marks. Okay. So we run this query to sanitize the record. So what does the query do? The query create a view, clean data view, and include sentiment results, the review text, customer ID, and location ID. It takes the sentiment results, positive or negative, and ensure all letters are made lowercase, extraneous character like extra space, period are removed. These results make it easier to do further analysis in the last step. So we go again and we clean our data. We close. We run. So we have a new data set. We refresh here. We should see it. This is the clean data. Review text is the one we were checking around. I think it is okay at the moment. So we have done this. So we are told this query is designed to fetch our data from clean data view and then arrange in ascending order. Mine did not have the arrangement, so we can try the yes. And we run. Order by review date in ascending order. So here you can be able even to add the descending order and run. Okay. Then we are told to create a report of positive and negative review counts. You can use BigQuery to create a bar chart report of count of positive and negative review. Wow, I never knew like BigQuery has visualization. The result is count for positive, negative review are displayed. So we are saying select sentiment count all as count from Gemini demo cleaned data view in where sentiment in positive, negative and group sentiment. So let's learn this. So to create a bar chart, we are told of this count, click chart, but let's first learn this. So tell us, what do you use Gemini for? So we have 10. We have 10 negative review, positive review 40. Wow. And this is done like the AI is able to go and read task test. Because it is go to customer review daily and classify it if it's positive or negative. So we go to creating bar chart. To create bar charts, report of this count, click chart in the query results section of BigQuery, and it will say automatically set the chart configuration with chart of bar and sentiment column, the predicted sentiment of positive. To create the bar chart report of this count, click chart in the query result section of BigQuery. BigQuery will automatically set chart configuration with the chart type of bar and sentiment column. With the predicted sentiment as positive will be displayed as count. So query it is so simple. So let's do it again in a huge place. So we close this. We run it again. We make it huge and see the visualization. How BigQuery is so amazing. So we got to create count of positive and negative review. create a count of positive and negative review by social media source. So you can use BigQuery to list count of positive and negative review per social media using the query below. Or you count the per each social media. So let's go. Like you can see whether Facebook had this, Nini had this. Wow. You can see a positive review from Facebook 18. Okay. JSON also gives you, like big data gives you JSON data. So we are done with that. So you can use Gemini to we are in task 6. Task 6 is to respond to customer review. You can use Gemini to respond to customer review. In this task, you learn how to create a marketing response with zero shot and a customer service response using few shot. I think I forgot about this one. Like zero shot is you tell LLM to give you a prediction without any example. Few shot, you give it a few example of how it's supposed to reply. So let's do that. The marketing response, the customer ID with ID 5576 responded. The question is green. I also like variety of sitting because sometimes I want to cuddle with my coffee and read. Other time I prefer tall chair. Tibukan. So I can work on the project. So we can use Gemini to respond to this customer to incentivize them for a past positive review. So let's see an example of the query. Like you can see here, they have the role, then the task, then the format it will respond. This is the task. And you can see like the response they have like made it in the same response, like made it simpler so that it will be responded. So let's create this. So we are saying this query is designed to analyze customer review from customer review table specifically for this customer with ID 5576. When you run the query to use Gemini to generate marketing suggestion based on review task, then stores the result in customer review marketing. This table will contain original review data along with generated marketing suggestion, allowing you to analyze and act upon them. We go again to our big query. While we were creating a table, we want to see the response. So it gave us this response. A JSON yani for marketing, offer a cozy corner discount on the next visit, highlighting our diverse variety of setting of relaxation. Yani this is AI can be able to do this. So we select all and see from that table what it was generated. So this is the customer review, and this is what like we are supposed to respond with. Where so you can create this easily to read and take action on response by using the query. So I think we clean that JSON data. We go to the new created they are becoming so many, so let's so this is the JSON formatted. So this is the what they wrote, and this is our response. So we are told, notice the marketing column. An application can be written to take response in the marketing column, attach a 10% of coupon file as a result of customer notification accounts in the database app, or email can be generated with this to the customer as well. So we go for the bug review, and we create a table called customer review CS report. So this query designed to this is for customer service. Okay, this query is designed to automate customer service response by using Gemini to analyze customer review and generate appropriate response action plan. It is powerful example how Google Cloud can be used to enhance customer service, improve business operation. When query run, the result is customer review CS response table is created. So let's read this for a while. How would you respond to this customer review? If customer says coffee is weak, banned, respond stating, thank you for your review. We will provide you a response to that occasion. You didn't like the coffee and it will be improved. All reviews state service is bad. Respond to the customer saying, the location you visited has been notified. We are taking action on the service location. Okay, so let's create this because of time. Wow. I think for Gemini you are charged for the amount of time a query took to run. So this is the results. We should see a table for customer service. Can you see it? Here it is. So we see what was generated. Let's copy the query. We run it again here. So we have the JSON response. So let's read an example. So the response, okay, we have response and action. Hey. So the location they visited has been notified. We are taking action to improve our service at that location. Thank you for your review. We provide your response to the location. You didn't like the coffee and it would be improved. Action. So we train staff on customer service, review the customer brewing process, check pastry freshness, evaluate pricing, consider layout improvement. Okay, like from a business perspective, this like really makes sense. Like you can be able to use AI to do all this. Like it's so amazing. So we are told I still have more tasks. I guess we'll finish with the time limit. Okay, so what did we you can make this easier to read, and like we create a formatted table. So we copy that and we run it. So let's try to run faster. We have created another table, which is customer table, which is formatted. Then we see what we have in the table. So we see the formatted action. So run. Okay, that is fine. We check progress. So we are in task 7, the last one, so that we can do it. We can just do it slowly. So task 7, we are told to prompt. Oh, we had also images. In this task, you will use Gemini to analyze images, generating keyword and summaries. So like when you send a review, you send it a review with plus a picture. We have an error. Oh. The error failed to read. I don't know why it didn't, but AI solved the error. So let's see what the AI was able to go to here. Like did it know what was contained in the images? Yes, it knew what was happening. So we are supposed to format the response. Add a new query and we run it. We select to see the formatted text. So what are we using images for? So we have screened the data here. And we are done. So we have seen how you can be able to use Gemini to solve one of the most problematic things, to respond to queries, to respond to reviews. So how many points did I get? I don't know. But that one was good one, a tough one. So let's continue studying.
In the previous lesson, you learned
And we see. So thank you so much for watching.